You've been lied to. The diet industry has spent decades convincing you that losing fat is about eating less, suffering more, and buying their expensive supplements. But what if the real secret was already sitting in your grocery store, hiding in plain sight? Today, I'm breaking down 8 specific foods that actually communicate with your body on a hormonal level and tell it to start burning fat. Not suppressing appetite, not tricking your metabolism, actually signaling your system to release and burn stored fat. And by the time we get to number 4, you're going to want to rethink your entire morning routine. Let's start with why this even works. Your body is constantly receiving chemical signals from everything you eat. Certain foods trigger hormones like glucagon, adiponectin, and norepinephrine, all of which instruct fat cells to release their stored energy. Other foods flood your system with insulin, which essentially puts a lock on your fat stores. So the game isn't just about calories, it's about what your food is telling your biology to do. When you understand that, everything changes. Food number 1 is eggs. And before you skip ahead because you've heard this 100 times, stay with me because this goes deeper than protein content. Eggs contain something called choline, a nutrient that directly supports your liver's ability to process and mobilize fat. Your liver is the primary fat-burning organ in your body, and most people are chronically deficient in choline. Beyond that, the combination of fat and protein in eggs produces a powerful satiety response that keeps insulin low for hours after eating. Low insulin equals the door to fat burning staying wide open. Studies have consistently shown that people who eat eggs at breakfast consume significantly fewer calories throughout the entire day compared to those who eat carbohydrate-heavy breakfasts of the same calorie count. Food number 2 is fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. The omega-3 fatty acids in these fish do something remarkable. They actually increase the expression of genes responsible for fat oxidation while simultaneously decreasing the expression of genes that promote fat storage. You are literally changing the instructions your DNA is acting on. On top of that, omega-3s reduce chronic inflammation, and chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of metabolic dysfunction and stubborn fat retention. Eating fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week creates a measurable shift in how your body handles stored fat. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Food number 3 is coffee, specifically black coffee. Caffeine is one of the most well-documented natural fat-burning compounds on the planet. It directly stimulates your adrenal glands to release epinephrine, which then signals your fat cells to break down and release fatty acids into your bloodstream for energy. But the research also shows that the chlorogenic acids in coffee slow glucose absorption and improve insulin sensitivity over time. That combination means your body spends more time in a fat-burning state and less time storing new energy as fat. The catch is that loading your coffee with sugar and cream reverses these benefits almost completely. Black coffee, or coffee with minimal additions, is the version that actually works. Food number 4, and here's the one that changes your morning, is apple cider vinegar. Not as a drink you enjoy, but as a metabolic tool. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar activates an enzyme called AMPK, often called the master metabolic switch. When AMPK is activated, your body prioritizes burning stored fat for fuel. Research published in multiple peer-reviewed journals shows that consuming apple cider vinegar before meals reduces post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 34% in some studies. Lower blood sugar spikes mean lower insulin release, which means your fat-burning window stays open longer. 1 to 2 tablespoons diluted in water before your largest meal is the practical application here. Halfway through, and things are only getting more powerful. Food number 5 is green tea, but specifically for a compound called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate. EGCG works by inhibiting an enzyme that normally breaks down norepinephrine. When norepinephrine stays elevated longer, the signal it sends to fat cells to release their contents is extended. The fat-burning signal literally lasts longer. Combine that with the moderate caffeine content, and you have a synergistic effect where the two compounds together produce greater fat oxidation than either would alone. 3 to 4 cups per day shows meaningful results in the research, and the effects are most pronounced during exercise, which makes green tea an ideal pre-workout choice. Food number 6 is chili peppers and the active compound capsaicin. This one works through thermogenesis, which is your body generating heat by burning extra calories. Capsaicin activates receptors that increase your core temperature slightly, and your body has to burn additional energy to regulate that heat. But beyond thermogenesis, capsaicin also directly activates the same pathway that caffeine does, stimulating fat cell breakdown. Research shows that regular consumption of capsaicin can increase total daily calorie burning by around 50 calories, which doesn't sound enormous until you realize that compounds over months and years into meaningful fat loss without any additional effort. Add hot sauce, eat jalapenos, cook with chili flakes, the compound does the work. Food number 7 is going to surprise some people. It's full-fat Greek yogurt, not the low-fat version they've been marketing to you as the healthy choice for decades. The full-fat version, here's why. Full-fat Greek yogurt contains conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, which is a naturally occurring fatty acid that research consistently links to reduced body fat and preserved lean muscle. It also contains a significant protein load, which increases your metabolic rate through something called the thermic effect of food. Your body actually burns more calories digesting protein than it does digesting carbs or fat. And the probiotic content of Greek yogurt supports gut health, which emerging research is increasingly connecting to metabolic rate and fat storage regulation. The low-fat version loses the CLA and often replaces natural fat with added sugars to compensate for flavor, which is exactly the wrong direction. Food number 8 is the one that ties everything together, and that is leafy green vegetables, specifically spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These aren't on this list because of their calorie content. They're here because of their magnesium and nitrate content. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, and a significant number of those reactions are related to energy metabolism and insulin sensitivity. Deficiency in magnesium, which is extraordinarily common in the modern diet, directly impairs your body's ability to burn fat efficiently. Nitrates from leafy greens convert in your body to nitric oxide, which improves blood flow and dramatically increases the efficiency of your mitochondria, the actual cellular structures where fat gets burned. More efficient mitochondria means more fat oxidation for the same amount of effort. Here is the pattern you need to see. Every single food on this list works through one of 3 mechanisms. It either improves insulin sensitivity, it directly activates fat-releasing hormones, or it increases the efficiency and capacity of your fat-burning systems. None of them work through starvation or restriction. All of them work by giving your body better information and better tools. This is the fundamental shift in thinking that separates people who struggle with their weight for decades from people who transform their bodies and maintain it. The strategy isn't to eat all 8 foods in one day and expect magic. The strategy is to build your meals around this framework consistently. Replace the blood sugar spiking breakfast with eggs. Swap the afternoon soda for green tea. Add apple cider vinegar before dinner. Start cooking with chili. These are small swaps with compounding biological effects. Your body is not broken. Your body is responding exactly as it was designed to respond to the information it receives from your food. Change the information, change the response. That is how you take control of your metabolism without restriction, without suffering, and without buying anything from a supplement company. The answers have always been in the grocery store. Now you know exactly where to look.